around here for a little bit, but of course, this is why you tuned in, not just for swimming school day, but also the weather forecast. So let's talk about that right now. We also do have some very warm, very mild temperature out there across northeast Ohio. Temperatures in the 70s, we have some 60s out there as well. And you'll also notice too, for the rest of the evening, we're gonna stick around with the cloud cover, okay? We're likely gonna have some of these really thick heaping clouds come on in, and this is all because of that satellite and radar showing this aerial low really just kind of meandering. Now it is a little bit on the move here as it's moving northward, and that's gonna bring in some shower activities that's gonna be developing overnight tonight. But one thing I want to note though, there's a lot of rainwater associated with this. Look at the flooding concerns here, stretching from Florida all the way up through the mid-Atlantic into the Northeast. My brother's in Philly, and he was like, Jason, it has been raining here nonstop. A friend of mine over in Charlotte, she was saying it was in the 60s with very heavy rain there. So the flooding concerns will likely remain outside of our region. However, we'll still have some moderate to heavy rain showers to deal with here. Our winds locally also responding to this aerial low. Easterly winds coming in, 5 to 10 miles per hour, perhaps even some gusts approaching 10 to 15. With that added humidity sticking around, dew point temperatures has also been elevated, mid to upper 50s, even some 60s there. We like to call that the air you can wear. So let's talk about the future rain, because models are a little bit all over the place. Depending on where you are over the next, let's say 24 to 36 hours, you'll at least get a ½ inch of rain, and that'll carry us through possibly into early next week, where we'll likely see in total maybe 1 to maybe 1.5 inches here. So let's talk about what the hour by hour looks like here with your National Design Mark forecast. Will carry us through the rest of the evening here. Cloud cover still in and around the area. Temperatures will also remain slightly elevated overnight tonight. Some areas bottoming out in the mid-60s, others staying in the mid to upper 60s. We'll go through the overnight hours here. Notice rain enveloping the region overnight tonight. That will likely still stick around for early morning commute tomorrow, so it's going to be a wet one for you tomorrow. Throughout the afternoon, a few hit and miss showers. Now into the evening hours, we likely could have some pops moving in, maybe even some rumbles sticking around as well. Friday night into Saturday, we're still going to keep that narrative around with a rain chance likely with a few pops continuing there on Saturday. But all in all, still expecting some 70s across the region. By Sunday, though, we really start to pop. For tonight, again, remaining in the 60s, rain showers in and around the area, perhaps even some heavy at times. The Guardians game tomorrow set against the Oakland A's, perhaps first pitch at 7:10. We will watch that because there may be a delay depending on if there's some rumbles around. Of course, when thunder roars, you have to go indoors. A quick hit now at the tropics. What does that look like? We're still talking about Tropical Storm Brett. As of right now, not a Category 1 status, but not that far away. We're expecting a little bit of shear to kind of interact with the storm system, but we're going to watch that with tropical storm warnings already posted for the Lesser Antilles. Now here's your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook. Look, temperatures up and down we go through the weekend. A quick pop of heat coming in on Sunday, back into the mid to upper 80s. My goodness, Sunday could be a very hot day for us, but rain and storms likely for the first half of the week next week as well. Guys, back over to you.
Wow, you're doing it all, my friend. And by the way, Jackson does love that school. It is a great place.
Oh,
Jason,
yes it is.
Thank you so much.